The Sebastian River Area Chamber of Commerce presents Sebastian Plus.
Hi, I'm Britney Melchiori, Marketing and Communications Director with the Sebastian River Area Chamber of Commerce, and this is Sebastian Plus on Buzz TV. My special guest today is Mayor of Fellsmere, Susan Adams. Welcome, Susan.
Thank you, Brittany. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you for joining us today. I want to give people who may not know you a little bit of background information about who Susan is, what she does out in Fellsmere. She's more than just the mayor, but how long have you been mayor?
I've been mayor for 7 years now. Mm-hmm.
And so what else is going on out in Fellsmere? You're not just the mayor, you're with Marsh Landing.
Yes. My mom and I own and operate Marsh Landing, which is a restaurant out in Fellsmere.
We're going to talk a little bit about that when we get later in the show.
Fantastic.
And you also are involved with the Frog Leg Festival. Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. Well, I'm on the board with the Frog Leg Festival. We put on an event once a year. It starts the third Thursday in January every year. We raise money through the event for youth recreation activities in the city of Fellsmere. Mm-hmm. This year we'll actually be celebrating our 25th anniversary. Woo-hoo. Yeah, we're very excited. And it's a 4-day event. There's carnival, crafters, entertainment, and our Guinness Book of World Record frog leg dinners.
Love it.
So it's fantastic. We actually hold 2 Guinness World Records for the most frog legs served in one day, mm-hmm. and the largest frog leg festival in the world.
And they're delicious.
They are very good. And, all the proceeds, like I said, go to support youth recreation within the city of Fellsmere. We send the 3rd graders at Fellsmere Elementary to swimming lessons.
That's awesome.
We buy infrastructure for the city and just help support those activities.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
So you always have a lot of things going on. Mm-hmm. What's your role on the actual Frog Leg Committee?
On the Frog Leg Committee, I am in charge of advertising.
Wonderful.
Yeah, advertising and marketing. It keeps me busy, so, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have a lot to advertise out there, and we're going to talk a little bit about how you advertise for the actual event, and we're going to talk a little bit about how you do that at the media auction.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about that. How do you promote the actual auction or the festival? What do you look for when you're promoting the festival?
When we are promoting the festival, we try to get as much bang for our buck, so we can use those advertising dollars and spread them out. Mm-hmm. So we're always looking for packages, anything that's going to reach our local residents, as well as, we try to advertise in the surrounding areas down in St. Lucie and Martin County, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Over in the Orlando area, and then up into Brevard and Volusia. We find that people come from all over, so we're always looking to kind of grow those numbers. Mm-hmm. And just looking for a lot of the local advertising sponsors and that type of stuff. We do radio and print, as well as internet-based ads. And like I said, we just try to stretch those dollars as much as we can. So the media auction is a really good opportunity for us, and we always look forward to it every year.
Wonderful. Well, when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about the media auction and how Susan takes advantage of it. Stay tuned.
Now that health reform is law, you cannot be denied health insurance coverage, but you can pay too much.
As a single mom, I was convinced that we could not afford health insurance until I spoke to the people from ICANN, who told me that I qualified for a special enrollment and a subsidized rate. Now I get so much more for so much less.
Call now and get the ICANN mobile app free. So don't wait another minute. Call ICANN, get covered, save money.
Join Marshall Littlejohn nightly at 5 and 9 on VeroBuzzTV.com. Stop by Patty's Printing and Graphics in downtown Vero Beach. Owner Patty Callahan prints it all, from color and black and white copies to blueprints, banners, signs, prints of paintings, and fine art. Patty makes restorations and creates outstanding graphic designs. Call Patty at 770-1521 or stop by Patty's Printing and Graphics at 2345 14th Avenue. Stop by for all of your printing needs at Patty's Printing and Graphics across from the old railroad station in downtown Vero Beach.
Welcome back to Sebastian Plus on Buzz TV. I'm Britney Melchiori, Communications and Marketing Director for the Sebastian River Area Chamber of Commerce, here with my special guest, Susan Adams, Mayor of Fellsmere, owner and operator of Marsh Landing Restaurant, heavily involved with the Frog Leg Festival, heavily involved with the Chamber. She does it all. She does it all. Before we start talking a little bit about the advertising that she does with the actual event, the Frog Leg Festival, I wanted to circle back a little bit and talk about her involvement with the Chamber. Susan, you've been on our board, you've been involved with our tourism. Want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure. You know, the Sebastian Chamber is just a great chamber. And I've been wearing multiple hats. I've been on the board as a board member, as vice president, and then I was tourism chair of the tourism committee for several years. I forget how long. Oops. But, you know, that's a great committee. A lot of the local tourism-based businesses, whether it's hotels or restaurants or tour operators, even shopping operators for retail, they're all members of this group, and we get together on a quarterly basis and talk about the tourism projects that the Chamber's taking on and ways we can help grow the tourism industry in Sebastian. And it's just a great meeting of the minds. It's a lot of fun.
And the tourism numbers are looking up this year,
They
it seems.
are looking
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. You guys have been doing so much
Thank
good
you.
stuff, helping us in the business end to grow that. And just, you guys are great with taking what we need and making it 1,000 times better and getting the word out to everybody.
Thank you. Nice little plug there for us. Well, I wanted to go back now. We're going to talk a little bit about how Susan actually gets involved with our media auction. She handles the advertising for this really awesome festival, the Frog Leg Festival, in its 25th year, this coming year, this January. And so she comes to this really cool event we have called our annual media auction. It's actually our 22nd annual. And just to give you all a little bit of background before Susan kind of goes into how she actually takes advantage of this event, as I said, it's our 22nd annual. The event is designed to provide opportunities to our businesses who are looking to get exposure in the marketplace, stretch those advertising dollars a little bit, and really get the most bang for your buck, as you said. This year, it's going to be held September 25th. From 6 to 9 p.m. at Fisherman's Landing, which is located right here along the waterfront. Beautiful location, cool little historic spot. Should be a lot of fun. Krabby Bill's Seafood and Eatery is going to cater. It should be delicious. I'm all about food, and we're going to talk about that later. And our sponsors this year, Sebastian River Medical Center, Bay Street Pharmacy, OFG Princeton Center, Sebastian Exterminating, and Buzz TV. We want to thank our sponsors for that. So Susan, after we've given them this little breakdown here, how do you benefit from this event? When you come, what is sort of the benefits that you get?
So usually what we do at for the Frog Leg Festival, and even for the restaurant, we utilize the opportunities at the media auction for both. There's all these fantastic media packages. There's print advertising in local magazines and newspapers. There's radio advertising packages. There's TV advertising packages. There's billboard advertising packages, print packages. So we try to make a list of what it is that we are going to need, and then we go through that list and try to identify the proper packages to meet those needs. And, you know, we kind of have a base price of what it is that we're willing to pay. And, you know, we just start bidding. And quite honestly, the bidding part is the most fun. And you get into little bidding wars with some of the other people. And it's just a great camaraderie, but you're also getting these great deals. So, you know, get the list, find out what those packages are, see what your business needs, come out and bid. And, you know, it's for a good cause, and it's always great packages and a ton of fun.
When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about that auction. Stay tuned.
Attention! This important message is for any American who is about to turn 65 years of age or older. Nation's Helpline has Medicare supplement insurance news that may benefit you, your family, or someone you know. Most Americans who are about to turn 65 years old know they need Medicare supplement insurance, even if they already have Medicare. The Nation's Helpline Medicare supplement team can guide you and help answer your Medicare questions. Call today.
Please call 800-632-2804.
See Arts in Depth with Barbara Hoffman, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 and 10 p.m.
The Furniture Man is a locally owned business that has served the needs of the community of Vero Beach and Indian River County for over 30 years. Here at the Furniture Man, we offer fine pieces to furnish each and every room of your home. Specializing in Floridian style, come browse our selection of bedroom, dining room, patio, and living room. Come explore over 10,000 square feet of showroom where you can find mattresses, recliners, sofas, dining, and more. Visit us at 673 US 1 in Vero Beach, Monday through Saturday for all of your furniture needs.
Welcome back to Sebastian Plus on Buzz TV. I'm Britney Melchiori, Communications and Marketing Director for the Sebastian River Area Chamber of Commerce. And I have my special guest with me, Susan Adams. And we've been talking about all the great things that she does out in Fellsmere. But we've also been talking about a really cool event that we do here at the Chamber that she takes advantage of, which is our annual media auction. Susan, before the break, we talked a little bit about the benefits that someone could get from the auction. Can you talk a little bit about the strategy that you go into the auction with? How do you plan what you're going to bid on and where you're spending your money? Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, well, I'm not going to give away any of my secrets, but I'm kidding. You know, the strategy, there's a lot to that because we have a budget that we're able to spend, and some of those packages, you know, some of that money we spend at the media auction, some we spend outside. So I try to break it down into what I have available to spend at the media auction. Primarily for the Frog Legs Festival, we tend to spend a lot of money on radio and print advertising. So if there's a package or a media outlet that we might not have advertised in before that's going at a good deal, or it's listed at a good starting bid, you know, we'll bid on that, trying to get expanding our market, if you will. Mm-hmm. And then there's some core things that we like to bid on every year. There's certain radio packages and billboard advertising that are just really good for us on a yearly basis. And you have to kind of know what the price is for that on the open market, mm-hmm. so you have a base of what it would be worth at the media auction. Because we've done this, I think, pretty much the 22
Yep.
years you guys have been doing it, we kind of have a good feel for that.
She's a master bidder at this point.
And then, you know, when you're bidding, you have to have that look. You have to have that look. You find who's bidding against you, and you give them the look. And it says, no bidding against me, I'm going to outbid you. And
we get into bidding wars every now and again. We have them. It's fun.
And sometimes, you know, you get caught up in it, and you just want to outbid the other person. And that's when the chamber really benefits. Mm-hmm. But it's for a good cause. So.
And we thank everybody for their bids.
But it is really for a good cause, and there's a little bit of strategy to it. The biggest thing is just, you know, come out, have fun, and really pick up some really good deals mm-hmm. on media. It's a great opportunity, especially for the smaller businesses that might be just trying to figure out what outlet is good for mm-hmm. them.
I agree. So especially before season. I mean, yes. we plan this event in September to sort of get everyone geared up and ready for season so they can sort of put a plan together as to how they're going to market.
Well, and I think another good point that people need to be aware of is, for the Frog Leg Festival, for instance, our event isn't until January, so we won't start using the media until the end of December, beginning of January. And most of the packages are good for a year. Mm-hmm. So you don't have to use it right away. You can buy your deal and wait until season hits and then really, you know, accentuate and add to your current marketing budget. So it's really a good way to build on your base mm-hmm. and add some more venues and outlets to that and try a little bit of new stuff out. Yep. So, and there's always new stuff every year, which is
there
really
is.
cool.
We do try and pull a lot of new stuff every year. And Susan did mention that this event is for a good cause. It is a chamber fundraising event. It helps underwrite the cost of our operations to help promote the businesses in town. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about the auction. Don't go away.
See Arts in Depth with Barbara Hoffman, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 and 10 p.m.
Attention! This important message is for any American who is about to turn 65 years of age or older. Nation's Helpline has Medicare supplement insurance news that may benefit you, your family, or someone you know. Most Americans who are about to turn 65 years old know they need Medicare supplement insurance, even if they already have Medicare. The The Nation's Helpline Medicare Supplement team can guide you and help answer your Medicare questions. We can also help you find the right Medicare supplement policy from the best insurance companies around. So if you or someone you know is about to turn 65 years or older, call Nation's Helpline today. Don't spend more than you have to on Medicare supplement insurance. Call Nation's Helpline today and find out how easy it is to protect the ones you love, even if you already have Medicare. This is a program for you. The call and quote is free, and there are no obligations. Call today.
Please call 800-632-2804. That is 800-632-2804.
Welcome back to Sebastian Plus on Buzz TV. I'm Britney Melchiori, Communications and Marketing Director for the Sebastian River Area Chamber of Commerce, here with my special guest, Susan Adams. We've been talking a lot about our media auction, how you can benefit, how you, what the plan is that you go in with to bid. For those who have never been, there are people who have never been. They should go. September 25th, 6 to 9 p.m. What would you tell them as far as tips? What would you give tips to the new bidders?
The first thing you need to do when you walk in is get that list of media. Take your highlighter or your pen or pencil, go through those lists, see what packages fall within your budget, and read a little bit about them so you know, because the bidding starts, when the bidding starts, it goes. Wesley Davis, who's typically the auctioneer, he does a great job. And there's no messing around. He moves from one package to another, so you got to pay attention so you don't miss your package. And every now and then it's great because you see somebody that bids on the wrong thing, and Wesley's always good about working it out.
It's a lot of fun.
It really is. But you got to get that list, mark off the packages that you want, and then go around, and there's always representatives from those media outlets. You can ask them a little bit more about those packages. Sometimes at the end, if there's a package that your bidding was really close on, the media outlet might offer an additional package at the same price. So it's really just about networking, getting your list, figuring out what you want, and then networking with the media outlets to just build on that and make sure you understand what's going on. And then find a good seat and wait for the auction to start.
Exactly. And as Susan mentioned, there are media representatives at the event. So if you have questions about a certain package, prior to the event actually starting, you have the opportunity to really get more detail on those packages, which is going to help you be a more educated bidder.
Exactly.
So I think that's a good thing. We also have slideshows set up of what the actual auction items entail, so you can actually look at it while you're bidding. It really sort of helps beef it up, and as you mentioned, Wesley Davis does a phenomenal job.
He does, and very entertaining. I mean, I can't begin to tell you, it's a great night for the deals and discounts, but it's also just a good night for entertaining, networking with the business community, with the chamber, learning more about those programs and what everybody's kind of out there doing, and just, you know, there's no sense to reinvent the wheel.
Right.
You build on what other people have already done and get that information and just have a great time.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, we have food, refreshments. There's so much to do. It's a networking event in addition to taking advantage of all these great advertising deals. So
I look forward to it every year.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. And with the venue this year, it should be a lot of fun.
I'm really looking forward to that. Fisherman's Landing is fantastic if you haven't been there. And Krabby Bill's amazing. So
seafood.
You're going to have a good time this year.
We've had the event out at Marsh Landing, which has been phenomenal. You catered last year,
We did.
which was absolutely wonderful. Fantastic. As you can tell, I'm a huge foodie, and we're going to talk a little bit more about food when we come back at our next segment. So don't go away.
Stop by Patty's Printing and Graphics in downtown Vero Beach. Owner Patty Callahan prints it all, from color and black and white copies to blueprints, banners, signs, prints of paintings, and fine art. Patty makes restorations and creates outstanding graphic designs. Call Patty at 770-1521 or stop by Patty's Printing and Graphics at 2345 14th Avenue. Stop by for all of your printing needs at Patty's Printing and Graphics across from the old railroad station in downtown Vero Beach.
Now that health reform is law, you cannot be denied health insurance coverage, but you can pay too much.
As a single mom, I was convinced that we could not afford health insurance until I spoke to the people from ICANN, who told me that I qualified for a special enrollment and a subsidized rate. Now I get so much more for so much less.
Call now and get the ICANN mobile app free. So don't wait another minute. Call ICANN, get covered, save money.
Advertise your business on Buzz TV. Email buzztvnetwork@gmail.com or call 772-777-1382.
Welcome back to Sebastian Plus on Buzz TV. I'm Britney Melchiori, the Communications and Marketing Director for the Sebastian River Area Chamber of Commerce, here with Susan Adams, Mayor of Fellsmere, owner and operator of Marsh Landing, and advertising specialist guru for the Frog Leg Festival. I want to go back to Marsh Landing a little bit. You all are involved with something called Restaurant Week this coming October, which is going to be hosted countywide October 5th through the 10th. And last year they just did it in Vero, but this year they've extended it, haven't they? And they're going to do it in Fellsmere and in Sebastian.
Yep, countywide.
Countywide. So can you tell us a little bit about what sort of food, for people who are not familiar with Marsh Landing, what can you expect to eat at Marsh Landing?
So Marsh Landing, we do Southern food with a Florida twist. We like to say we're old Florida. We do frog legs, catfish, gator tail, all your Southern favorites, fried chicken, meatloaf, pork chops, liver and onions, fried green tomatoes. We have all sorts of homemade desserts.
Peanut butter pie is the best.
Yes, the chocolate peanut butter pie. You have to try our caramel bourbon pecan pie, which is delicious.
That's not going to be a problem.
Peach cobbler. And, we use, I don't think people realize, my mom grew up in North Carolina, so we use a lot of my grandmother's recipes for collard greens and black-eyed peas and all the good stuff. So you can't go wrong with Mima's recipes.
There you go. And you have something called swamp cabbage there, too, right?
We do have swamp cabbage. Swamp cabbage is a local Florida favorite. It is made from the heart of the sable or the cabbage palm. We get it and cut it down and cook it like a soup with hog jowl and onion and seasoning, and Larry has a special blend of seasonings that he won't even tell me what it is. So, but it is delicious, and it's one of those things that the locals and the old timers really enjoy.
So with this restaurant week that's coming up in October, you're going to have a prefix menu, and so these are some of the items that you can anticipate. This Florida Flair Cracker Style restaurant. It's going to be a lot of fun. Where are you located?
We are located at 44 North Broadway in historic downtown Fellsmere. You can't really miss us. We're a big peach building with white columns right there on the main drag.
Awesome. Well, you don't want to miss out on Restaurant Week, scheduled for October 5th through the 10th. Like I said, they've expanded it to be countywide this year, and it celebrates the diverse dining opportunities that there are around town. It really focuses on the local restaurants, buying local produce, local meats, all that kind of thing. And we've got a few North County restaurants participating this year. We have Woody's Barbecue, Eagle's Nest Restaurant, which is actually celebrating their 25th anniversary in November. Yeah, that's really cool. And Captain Hiram's Resort, Cafe in Paradise, which used to be JP Maddie's, and of course Marsh Landing, and there may be a few others. So make sure that you go out and check restaurantweekirc.com for the full list of restaurants that are participating. And after that, we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna talk a little bit more about food and menus when we come back. Thanks.
Join us for an adventure weekdays at 4:30 and 8:30 on Buzz TV Network.
The Furniture Man is a locally owned business that has served the needs of the community of Vero Beach and Indian River County for over 30 years. Here at the Furniture Man, we offer fine pieces to furnish each and every room of your home. Specializing in Floridian style, come browse our selection of bedroom, dining room, patio, and living room. Come explore over 10,000 square feet of showroom, where you can find mattresses, recliners, sofas, dining, and more. Visit us at 673 US 1 in Vero Beach, Monday through Saturday for all of your furniture needs.
Attention! This important message is for any American who is about to turn 65 years of age or older. Nation's Helpline has Medicare supplement insurance news that may benefit you, your family, or someone you know. Most Americans who are about to turn 65 years old know they need Medicare supplement insurance, even if they already have Medicare. The Nation's Helpline Medicare supplement team can guide you and help answer your Medicare questions. Call today.
Please call 800-632-2804.
Welcome back to Sebastian Plus on Buzz TV. I'm Britney Melchiori with the Sebastian River Area Chamber of Commerce, Communications and Marketing Director, here with Susan Adams, who's been my special guest today. Susan, thank you so much for being on my show.
Oh, it's a pleasure. I always love hanging out with you, Britney.
Thank you. We've had a good time here. Well, we were talking earlier about Restaurant Week, and we were talking a little bit about the food you have there. For those who haven't been out to Marsh Landing, you have to go. It's phenomenal food, great atmosphere. It's really a touch of old Florida. It really is. The menu that Susan was talking about, you can find her menu for the restaurant on your website, I would imagine.
MarshLandingRestaurant.com.
All right. Make sure you go there. We can also find it on SebastianChamber.com. We have a brand new web page on our website that we're featuring, and it actually hosts all of our local restaurant menus. So no more searching, while we always encourage going to the website to find things of our actual restaurants. Come to SebastianChamber.com, under the dining tab, right under restaurant menus. All of your restaurant menus are going to be right there for all your local favorites, conveniently in one spot.
Well, and that is just a great new feature you guys have. We're very excited about that. I personally am very excited about that because I don't have to search multiple restaurant websites. I can go figure out where I want to go eat, look at the menu, kind of get an idea of what I want, and go out. It's a one-stop shop.
It's a one-stop shop.
Makes it easy peasy, and I'm all about the easy.
We are all about the easy and the peasy. The cool thing about our new webpage is that it's designed to look a lot like an app that you would see on your phone. All of our restaurants are going to have their own little tab with a logo, so it's branding, extra branding here. And this is free to our chamber members as restaurant members of the chamber. And you click on the button, pop up, here comes the menu, you look through it. The phone number and the website are right underneath those little logos, which makes it extra easy.
Exactly.
And we're huge foodies here at the chamber. And you know that.
Yeah.
Every time we have a luncheon at Marsh Landing, I'm always calling ahead. What are we having? Are we having peach cobbler? It's the best.
Always peach cobbler.
Always peach cobbler. We do phenomenal work out there, Susan. I want to thank you again.
Thank you for having me. It's really been a pleasure.
And I want to extend an official invitation to anybody out there in the internet world who wants to attend our media auction September 25th from 6 to 9 at Krabby Bill's and Fisherman's Landing, which is located at 1540 Indian River Drive. It's a great event. We look forward to having you. It's going to be so much fun. You have the opportunity to possibly outbid Susan. She's good at the bidding wars, so you might want to be careful. So come with your gloves on, ready to bid. Wesley Davis is going to be our auctioneer. I want to thank our sponsors again for the actual auction. Sebastian River Medical Center, Bay Street Pharmacy, OFG Princeton Center, Sebastian River Exterminating, and Buzz TV. That wraps it up for us today, but I want to thank you again. You've been wonderful, and we look forward to seeing you next time on Sebastian Plus.
Watch Sebastian Plus at 7 and 11 p.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays on SebastianBuzzTV.com.
Now that health reform is law, you cannot be denied health insurance coverage, but you can pay too much. But at ICANN, we work for you. We shop all the private and government plans available, dozens of plans, to find the plan that best suits you and your family's needs at historically low prices.
As a single mom, I was convinced that we could not afford health insurance until I spoke to the people from ICANN, who told me that I qualified for a special enrollment and a subsidized rate. Now I get so much more for so much less.
Call now and get the ICANN mobile app free. It takes the mystery out of comparison price shopping for prescription medicine, giving you the power to instantly find the pharmacy with the lowest price and save possibly hundreds and hundreds of dollars every single year. So don't wait another minute. Call ICANN, get covered, save money.
Please call 800-345-7585.
Buzz TV Network is now the fastest growing new media outlet on the Space and Treasure Coast. Follow Buzz TV Network and tell a friend.